Hey guys, we're going to talk get motivated from 2020 and beyond. Just a 28-minute video. I literally just got finished uploading my gaming video. Literally when I was in the process of getting it uploaded, doing the thumbnail, the description, all that, I got the notification that Jesse uploaded. So yeah. Check it out, guys. 19 minutes long. Yeah. I should just show you whatever was 20 minutes.
How to be motivated. Everybody has this problem. Everybody in the freaking world, even the grindiest grinders have this problem. Do you really think I wanted to come upstairs into this crammed little office with these blaring lights in my face and have to talk like a madman to myself? Just talk for hours. I don't even have a script for this because I just want to go off. Like the fact that I got to meander my way through this, come up with this crap. That's a lot of hard work. But you know what? I do like watching these videos when they're done. I like seeing all the comments from you guys.
That's why I like you guys. I want you guys to start commenting on my videos again. I miss reading you guys' comments.
And we hit 100K subs. We're a quarter of the way there. If that don't motivate you, I don't know what will. Money motivates me. I mean, when we start to see some money coming in from this finance channel, that's motivating. The validation from the audience is validating, and seeing the end result.
Yeah, you should know. Because he has over 1,000 subscribers. I'm sure 4,000 watch hours. There's a couple thousand, a couple thousand subscribers. So.
I'm jealous of Creator X because it seems like they're always so energetic, or they're always so passionate to be doing. Why aren't I passionate about anything? Well, guess what, guys? The passion is a lie. Now, I'm not saying I'm not passionate, because I am saying these words with fervor and fire. No, Storyfire. But it's all a trick. It's a mind game. The previous videos we talked about this week is how to grow on different platforms, right? And I said in order to do those things, you have to be in the right mind.
Yeah, check my game videos. I did my best for them as best I could. Literally, my setup's right there. I take against that table. I take my tripod. Well, I don't have a tripod, but it's a tripod thing that comes with the telescope. Those cheap telescopes you can buy. And you have to assemble in. So you have the telescope and then the tripod part that it stands on. So I used that. I put my phone on it. Not on the top part, but the part that has the things, that open up and close it. Those things on halfway point of the tripod. Set my phone up there and I hold my DS in front of it and I put my chair in front of my thing. So if you can picture, that's my setup. And I put a pillow on there because my elbow started to hurt after a while, Oh shit, my air conditioner. Sorry guys. I forgot about that. I had it on. So I was having an energy saver, but and you set energy saver, you set to a temperature and it goes off after it hits that temperature. So that is good.
It's like can't do anything. You lazy. It's excuses. What the? Does any of that have to do with you pursuing
25 minutes.
There's sometimes physical barriers.
So yeah, check out my gaming vid, guys. Let me know what other type of content you want me to do. I need to work on this tonight. I do want to get this done to talk to you guys about the new series I want to do on my channel, every Fridays.
Motivation and fire. That's part of it. As human, you need gas for the light. I'm gonna inject you with this good. This goody good. But I want it's important though through this video that I give you some quick tips so that the injection there needs to be not another. You can't go living from one injection to the next. I need to just put it in and then it's cycling through and you're good because you employ these tactics.
Let me know that issue.
Say it is this demon. I don't want to have to go there, but guys, you spending so much freaking time on your cell phone is going to have you doing nothing. There's two states of mind. There's proactive and there's reactive. For as long as you're consuming everyone, because that's what you're doing. If you're on this device, you're reading, you're watching, you're in this.
That's why I am all day. I watch YouTube because there's really nothing else to do, honestly. You know what I mean?
Your natural mind state. You're just like, oh, so and so did another video on Oh, that's so dumb. It's drying out. Oh,
well, Jesse does too. He's probably always, watching some sort of, TV show on his TV, whether it's YouTube. He's always on to social media, so
Guess what? You've done nothing with your life. Now look, some people are like, hey man, I enjoy my entertainment. I enjoy just chilling and doing nothing. There's nothing wrong with that. And cool, if that's what you want to do, great. But I guarantee you there's a feeling inside that you're not proud
and I do stuff. I make videos every day, and I'm also watching YouTube, and sometimes I go out. It's nice though, to have a day just to relax,
You're not putting any effort into the steps to get there. Yeah. This has saying get rid of it. You need to put this thing in check. What I do, I try and post and leave. I do my job and I leave. I don't look at it too much. Sometimes I have to. Literally running a social media platform. I have so many fans that I have to try and keep
he's a YouTuber. So.
Unfortunately, a lot of my job is tied to this thing. But I am aware of all its pitfalls. I gotta limit my exposure on there because it keeps me freaking pacified and dumb. Yeah, I can get some information from that, but I'm just not acting
I feel like that would help you get motivated because you get ideas. Like, that's how I get my ideas from videos, from watching other videos and stuff, or seeing what other people are doing. Like, that's how you do get ideas, you know? So I'm just like the other things I see, like, hey, and I go out and do, I see in a video and stuff. So like, you know, that like I can see what Jesse's saying, but that like I feel like that would help motivate you, even though you may be saying it didn't.
And this is for every single person. All of this is for everyone. Talking with so many people over the years, they're like, oh, I'm just not feeling it. That's what they do. Do you ever have that fat freaking dog that just like? There's a reason they're fat too. They're not moving. Not only are you reactive in a mental state, but it gets you reactive in a physical state. To where if I throw a freaking ball at your face, that'll be some of the most exercise you'll get because you'll block it. You have to physically move your body. An object in motion stays in motion. If you're just gonna sit on your butt all day, that's all you're gonna do the next
an object in motion stays in motion. Shit.
Number 2 is exercise. You have to move around. And people are like, well, I don't like exercising. Nobody does. I hop on the treadmill every freaking day because it gets my blood pumping, it gets me moving. My brain, it literally will change your brain chemistry. Diet, exercise. Clean up your diet.
I do want to exercise. I just, you know, again, like, I don't have motivation to exercise, you know? Like, I don't really have any ways to exercise. I like to join a gym, especially with everything going on now. Like, I have tried different things, but, like, I'm so out of shape, so, like, I do a little bit, like, I have my yearbooks, I would, like, take them all and, like, lift them a few times. The next day I'll be so sore. So I just want to relax, you know, because you don't want to overdo it. Then I just don't go back to it. I mean, because I want to get muscle tone. But I just don't like how to go about it either, you know. Yeah, I could talk to my brother because he's a big gym dude.
But it's not wrong. It's just that you've never done it before. So you can't say, well, I don't like that. I don't know what it is. It's scary. You've never done it. You've never tasted it. You've never been there.
21 minutes.
Done this thing. So get all that bull crap out of your mind. Excuses. You come up with a million of them. It's laziness and habit. Somebody's like, yo, you want to ride? You want to go ride bikes? I'm like, I haven't rode a bike in 6 years. I'm good. But guess what? If you would have just hopped on your bike, you would have started feeling better, and all of a sudden you have the opportunity to make a new habit.
I don't know how to ride a bike. And I have a bike.
Make a new friend that way. You have to put yourself in a state of discomfort. You have to.
I've heard that so much.
I know you want things. How do you expect to get the things that you want by doing the same freaking dumb stuff every single day? Trust me, every production I've ever done, every freaking platform I've created, everything I've ever done, every relationship I've had, every new encounter, every trip, everything has been new and scary. That's right, even for me, everybody's the same. You might think, well, you're wired differently. No, we're all fundamentally the same. Trust me. I get scared, I get nervous to be in front of the camera, I have to do this thing that I haven't done in a bit, but then the second you get into it, the second you start doing it, you start to get used to it, and then it becomes the new comfort. When I was doing 2 videos a day on YouTube, people would say, that's crazy, how are you doing that? Even me, I'm like, how the F was I doing it? I'll tell you how I was doing it. I was doing 2 videos a day. That was the habit. That was how I did it. You do it by doing it. What you're looking for is
doing it. You do it. I mean, true. You know, it sounds weird, but true. I see what he's saying.
Like Jim Carrey said it best in a graduation speech. He said it's fear disguised as practicality. And you come up with all kinds. Well, I don't know if people are going to watch me, or I don't know if that's going to lead to anything. You've already thought yourself into a trap. You'll never do anything or see anything or experience anything different if you don't do the thing. So think about that thing, guys. What is that thing in the back of your head while I'm saying all this thing? If you're feeling guilt for not having done it, you're like, I am kind of interested in this, but and you're like searching for like why you haven't. And the answer is, you've never done it. That's why you haven't done it, because you haven't done it. And what you see in the gap is that's why
you've done something. You haven't done something, obviously that means you haven't done it. Not good. Look, even for me, right? I generally don't give a flying F what anyone says. I've seen it all. I'm calm
confident with myself. I've been through the ringer. I've seen it all, heard it all, done it all. I'm good now. However, there are times where I want people to like this video, or I want people to like me, and I want this effect or whatever impact. So I do still see opinions, and sometimes they do hurt, but I don't let that dictate or control what I do with my time and energy, because I ultimately, at the end of the day, I value me more than anybody else. And for the people that are like, well, I care more about others than myself. Cool, if that's what you want to do, but guess what? You can't be filling up anybody else's cup until your cup is full yourself. You're the only one that's going to be with you for the rest of your life, so you think you're doing everyone else a favor, but it turns out the reason you say that answer is because you're afraid to actually be yourself, because you're afraid of everybody else's opinion towards you and the possibility of it being negative. So how do you eliminate other opinions? How are
I
you
don't
able
care
to
what people
silence
think
it?
of me.
The way you do that is mental diet. And it's the same as habit, right? Mental diet is everything. If you've grown up your life hearing that you'll never make it, you'll never be successful. Oh, you're doing that? Oh, you're watching that? That's what you're eating for dinner? You think you're going to play soccer? You think you're going to write a book? You're going to be an engineer? Really? You want to be the president? Whether you're getting it from parents, brothers, sisters, cousins, friends, bullies, you name it. That stuff gets in our head, and we start to believe that's us, to where you're actually a blank slate.
I don't know how that feels a little bit.
Anything if you feed yourself that mental diet. So if you hear it from everyone, if you heard it growing up, and I heard it a million times. I heard you're never going to be successful at film, you're never going to make it big on YouTube, your content sucks, why do you think you're so special? I've heard it a million times. I also got I had weight issues growing up. It was like, you're fat as anything, and I was like, I am fat. But then eventually, what happens, you have to do this. You have to tell yourself, I actually look kind of good. Well, no, you actually got to start putting in the work to make yourself look good. But it does help you start feeding yourself positive, optimism, all these things. Because most people are cynical as they get older. They keep getting more cynical and bitter. And they're going to project all that crap onto you and try to make you feel worse about yourself, because that's how they feel. The better you understand how people work, you can then reverse
I agree with,
thoughts and feelings. So when you understand that when people throw hate at you or they say something negative, they're projecting.
I'm trying to do math in my head.
Feel good about themselves for whatever reason, and they're gonna make you feel like crap because they didn't.
16 minutes, but
like crap, and now they're fat as anything. They're just not healthy. They're gonna make you not healthy too, because it scares them the fact that you could be doing well, that you could be doing successfully.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with 95% of what he's saying. Some things I can.
Step back and be like, oh, I see what my mom or dad is doing. Oh, they're scared. They're living in a fear-based mindset. My dad, when he would say, Jess, you're not going to make it on YouTube, get a real job. That was not true, because I clearly proved that wrong. He was projecting his own fear of his son potentially not making a living and being a failure, and he was afraid of that making him feel like a bad father. He was projecting his own stuff. Unfortunately, I let that get to me a lot of times. And I'm sure you let a lot of stuff. The bullies at school saying you're this, your parents, your friends, but you have to tell yourself the other. And you got to try and surround yourself with the people that do put you on, that do build you up, even if it's me. And you just got to keep feeding your brain that stuff. Mental diet is so much. And if you're on social media, it goes back to point number 1, and all you're seeing is negative, toxic this. The world's on fire. These people are killing each other. That's how you're going to perceive the world. If you look at, pollution's down 25%, whatever good stuff's going on in the world, and you're exposed to that, everybody's feeling better. Unfortunately, there's so many negative thinking and feeling people, they're drawn to the negativity, and it just begets more negativity. So this is me trying to fight against the curve and try to inject all the positivity, because guys, it's all a mind game.
I like to think I'm a positive person. I mean,
discipline. That is the biggest thing. I keep saying motivation, but honestly, I was not motivated to do these videos. You're not going to be motivated to hop on the treadmill. You're not going to be motivated to do 20 videos a month. You're not going to be motivated to, instead of getting to eat the ice cream.
I do want to exercise, because I need to, because my weight, I'm only 90 pounds, which is good, because I used to be 80, but in the last few months I have gained some. I think, it's been a few weeks since I last weighed myself, but the last time I weighed myself I was about 90, exactly, so, and I think a lot of problems is not that I eat a lot of junk food, honestly, so that shouldn't be an issue, that I don't eat enough, but I think the thing is, because I never work out, so as you can see from my arm, I have no muscle tone whatsoever, so see, look, no muscle tone whatsoever, so I think that's a lot issue with my weight, because there's no muscle, and muscle tone is a lot of, a portion of, where your weight, how much you weigh, that factors into your weight, just as much as eating too, but,
something, and
it's your weight. Because the more muscle tone you have, the more you're gonna weigh. Because because that makes the muscle bigger. So obviously that means it's gonna make you gain some pounds just by gaining muscle. So I think that's my issue is, being my age, I should be probably like in the 115, the 110s, but like I don't have any way to exercise, especially if you guys have any tips for me, like start as someone who's never exercised before in my life. Like the only exercise I've done is gym, and I do occasionally help my parents in the yard by struggling. If I hang on the monkey bars, the next day I wake up with pain underneath my armpits. Like I am so out of shape, guys. Like I could just do a little bit of exercise for 10 minutes and then I'll be in pain the next day. Like, so if you have any tips for me, like what I could do to help me, with my muscles, because I don't want, you don't usually losing. I don't want that to happen, but I don't know how to do it. If you guys have any tips for me, let me know. 13 minutes. If you have any tips for me, let me know. So I rubbish feet on. It's I don't need like that terrible, honestly, but honestly with me, I really don't eat. Well, I shouldn't say I don't eat that much sugar, but I mostly for a while now, for like the last year or two, I mostly ate like a lot of chips and stuff, popcorn, Cheetos, potato chips. I know those are not best, but I didn't really eat much sugar. Now I kind of eat a bit more sugar than I used to, but even so, I don't really eat that much sugar. Because I get lazy and I don't feel like making myself a meal. Because it's one of those things. When you're hungry, you want to eat then. You don't have to cook something right to eat. You want to eat then. That's what it comes down to. I do what Jesse does, do the meal prep. But even that, I can eat salad. My version of a salad, because I don't like lettuce, so I eat everything else besides lettuce in a salad, pretty much. So I could, just again, it comes down to, I don't feel like making them. I just feel like grabbing something real quick to eat right away because I'm hungry. But I don't know.
You're gonna feel so good about yourself, and that $10 million you got. It's not even about that. I'm proud of myself because I went through all that. I made it to this very end, and I got to the finish line. But it really wasn't about that destination, the finish line. It was the journey the whole way through. That's the return you get. So I didn't do it just.
I agree that it's the journey.
I lost $80-some thousand on my virtual escape. That was the best thing I've ever done.
Like with life, you can say about life. It's not about being burned and getting to the end of your life. It's about the journey through your life, what you do with your life. The things you create in your life. So, it's a journey through life that we do. Check in from baby to old person, in death, So you can say something about life. A lot of people I feel like think, life is just about, you grow up, all that. You have family, have kids, and you die, and that's it. But no, life is so much more than that. It's going through the journey, like growing up, experiencing new things, meeting new people, having new experiences, doing fun things in life, and making the most of your life. It's not black and white,
Make sure that mask is on. Make sure your mask is on before you put on other people's, alright? Are you feeling
9 minutes.
You're not? Good. Just go ahead. Go do the thing you're putting on. I'm gonna go sit on this chair. We're gonna finish this. I'm not letting you get out of here. Oh, what the? I'm Squidward.
That's right.
Fine art. I'm not done with you guys. There's a few more points I gotta hit.
Have fun, it's Squidward.
The biggest thief of joy. It's so true. So many people, especially in this social media age, a lot of while you're consuming, back to point number one, you're just reactive.
Like nothing is ever black and white.
Influencers or famous people, rich people. Some of you guys probably follow them because you look up to them and it gives you something to strive for, or they enrich your life in some regard. But then there's also this level of that's what you're constantly consuming, and your life isn't that. And you're like, God, I wish I had that, but I don't see how that's even possible. Or, oh, so and so-and-so went on another trip, or so-and-so made this much money. Jesse Tyler apparently made $250,000 in 1 month. Good for you! You know, and the more you compare yourself to other people, it's like...
Yeah, that's the thing too. Don't compare yourself to other people, guys. You're your own person. Just like when parents do it with their kids, they'll compare their kids, you know, to each other. Like, don't do that. Because then it creates competition. Just don't do it. Don't compare your kids to one another. Don't say, oh, you know. Just don't, you know. Don't say, like, one kid's better than the other. Like, they're their own person. Let them be their own person. You know, like with you guys. Be your own person. Don't compare yourself. Don't be, I want to be like this person. I want to be like that. Because I kind of do that. I mean, not really. I compare myself to people. I just, you know, I want to be in social media. I want to be a model. You know, try and be an Instagram model. Follow me on my second Instagram. Oh, my TikTok's in the description, guys. So I only have done one video so far. But yeah.
Minute, you eat your breakfast in 30 seconds. Guess what? Where the hell has that been your whole life? If I pushed you, if I said, hey.
Oh, and that looks good. I want that. I want brownies. Maybe we do a brownie mix. I could make brownies. 7 minutes.
Imagine you set these deadlines or these constraints for yourself, and that discipline comes in, right? So where you're like, you know what? I'm gonna shower in 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna grind out this video, or I'm gonna do whatever in this short time. If you're constantly worrying about, like, oh my god, kind of like with me with a bigger project, like, oh, MVE's 24 episodes, it's so much work. Oh my god, I'm gonna like pull my hair out. Instead, I should just focus on one scene and making that really good, and then focus on the next scene. And today, can I be better than I was yesterday? If not better, I just make one decision that benefits me in some way, or progresses me, or moves me closer.
I mean, I won't constrict yourself to a time crunch, though. You know, that's the thing.
Almost 4 years now, and I mean like developing the product before it was even
Well, just, yeah, exactly. 4 years, and you really don't have that much to show for it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like, yes, there's some cool things with Storyfire. Like, yes, he's done more than how it was from 4 years ago. Oh, well, 2017 to like 3 years, let's be real. From like 2017 to now, I can see the difference, but I don't know. And I feel like, yeah. But I feel like the last 2 years when he's been focused on, you know, hey, putting it against YouTube and really focusing on it, but I don't know.
Everybody in the world right now, people are struggling to be motivated more than ever. There's a lot of reasons for that. So if this really helps you guys, drop some likes. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. If you want more videos like this, sound off in the comments. This is one of my favorite topics to talk about. And you also win $5,000 to subscribe. But show some love, guys. If you don't do those things, if you don't drop a like or subscribe or comment, it's probably because you're freaking lazy. Like, you don't feel like or clicking that button. I'm not even kidding. You're probably vegging out right now on the toilet, on the bed, in the bed, on the chair, whatever, and you don't feel like doing 2 extra clicks. It's just that much effort. Guys, if that's you, oh my god. Oh my god.
And it's not that I don't usually like videos. It's just not because I'm lazy. Just, I don't know why. I don't know why. Honestly, I don't.
But I bet most of you, if not all of you, it's not the case.
I mean, I do like the videos, so I wouldn't watch them. You know, you wouldn't react to them. I wouldn't react to them. So. It's just how I show I like the video by reacting to it.
I sometimes feel it mentally, just not physically, because I have a more mentally demanding day to day. But physically, I can probably push myself a little harder. Sleep shouldn't be a hard thing if you're genuinely challenging yourself. But it's excuses, right? So if you don't feel like commenting, you're like, I don't see the point of my comment. He's not gonna say anything. I don't see the point of liking the video. I don't even think that does anything. Subscribing, I don't know. I'm just gonna get more notifications. I don't know if I really feel like subscribing. I'll just keep checking the channel without clicking the sub button. These are all, and people can say their reasons, people say their excuses, but you are dictating every single thing. So we're like, bring us back to the beginning of this video, where people are like, the world is terrible right now. Say even me, right? Say when The Office, we shut down the Storyfire office, that was our content. I could very easily be like, I can't film anything, you know? The Office is done, and I don't have anyone to film with. I can't see anybody. The virus is around. Guess what, brother? You did a series starring yourself where you played 10 different characters. You're gonna tell me you can't get creative and do some content? That's cool.
That is crazy. You play 10 different characters. Imagine that. See, Jesse is amazing. 10 different characters. Guys, go subscribe to Jesse the McJuggernaut channel. He's so close to 4 million. Subscribe to Jesse Tyler Ridgway. Do it. Just
so
do
viral.
it.
It's because, holy crap, people needed to hear that. Just cut through all the BS, dude. The amount of times I've talked to people, they're like, well, I've never acted before, so I'm not very good at it, or like, you want to be a pro by like the first day? That's not how it works.
3.5 minutes.
You have to fail a million times. And I know you're afraid, well, like, what if I fail? I'll get judged for it. And if I get judged, people will sling hate, and then it'll affect my mental health. Yes! That is always going to happen. The second you step out of your comfort zone, there will be people trying to pull you back down to their comfort zone. The second you all of a sudden start going to parties and you're going to say you're not going to drink, all your sad friends that need to drink to have fun are going to be like, bro, you're not drinking? You changed. I thought you were cool, dude. You're not freaking having a beer? Just throw one back for the boys. We're just having fun. It's like, I'm having fun right now just hanging out with you guys. And they're like, what? Dude, that's not true. You're lying to yourself. Like, no, you're lying to think it's all mind games. Crazy stuff.
You know, you don't need to drink, guys, or, do drugs to have a good time. I don't see why people think they need that or do that. I think that's fun to do that stuff. And you just become stupid, and then that's when you make the bad decisions to like drink and drive and stuff like that. Because when you're drunk, you're not thinking clearly, so, it just never leads to anything good.
When somebody presents you something that's a little uncomfortable, that's a little new, everybody thinks immediately of what's the bad stuff. I mean, for example, I asked Ashley when we first started dating to come to Los Angeles. We were strangers. That's a big ask. Like, yo, come to LA. Or imagine I was like, hey, I choose you. You're coming to Richard Studios next week. I'm flying you out, and we're going to get you in 10 different videos. And it turns out you actually would love to be in videos. But you're immediately thinking like, well, my parents aren't going to let me. I'm afraid of flying, and I don't know if I'll be any good at videos. You're immediately thinking of all the things.
I am scared of flying, though.
Everyone does that.
But at least I live like 2 states away, so I can drive. So like,
That's a little bit out of your comfort zone. Start thinking of all the things that
you know what I mean?
right. Start to think optimistic.
I'm Jesse.
Like a child would. When it's like, Santa Claus is coming. Oh, like what? Santa's coming? I freaking love Santa Claus. I'm gonna get gifts. I'm gonna get cookies. I'm gonna get all kinds of great stuff. Instead, now it's like Santa's coming. It's like, well, Santa's not real, and I don't like that you're lying.
1.5 minutes.
And that's how people are. It's sad. So start to think.
Santa's real. I still believe in Santa.
Instead of like, oh, it's so far away.
Why not, guys? Like, it doesn't hurt you if you still believe in Santa. Like, if you do, you do. Who cares?
I get to finally be in front of the camera. I think people are really gonna like me. I think they're gonna love me, and I can shout out my stuff, and I get to fly and get to watch some movies on the flight, and my parents might finally understand what it's like to be a YouTuber or to do this thing and respect what I'm interested in. Do you realize how great it was just to explore that mentally? Now imagine you start to do that every single day with everything in your life. Start to think of like, oh, that could happen, and I could get that, and I could get that. When you start thinking like that with everything, you become a master at everything. And it'll change your life. To where everyone's so negative Nancy, you're going to be opportunistic, be like, yeah, that sounds awesome. Like, yeah, okay, cool. And next thing you know, you've made it, and you've achieved your goals. But guys, I'm going to wrap this one up. If you want more on this, because guys, I could go off. Let me know how I helped you in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe, drop some likes.
Okay, video.
$5,000 giveaway going. And as soon as you get off this video, put down your freaking phone and think about what you need to freaking do or what you want to do. And start getting in the habit, eat better, stop being reactive, stop coming up with excuses. No matter what it is, it's probably an excuse, and go do the dang thing. I love you guys. I believe in you. You can do it. Keep it Richard. And stay lit. Let's go, Axie! We're conquering the world!
Yeah. It's a good video. And when he said that Ashley has actually go to California and they barely knew each other, like, why would you do that? Like, I get it, you like the person, but get to know the person before you go on a trip with them. Like, I don't know. I just think that was kind of, I don't know. Guys don't do that though. Like, if you really know someone, don't ask them to go to another friggin' state with you, like that. I don't know. I just thought that was weird, because why? Barely know the person, like, I don't know. But anyways, yeah, it's a good video. Because I agree with like 95% of the things he said. There's some things like like the whole, phone thing. Like the phone too, like watching videos and stuff, that can help motivate you. Help give you ideas to like do videos and stuff like that. So in actuality, yes, there's some negatives, but it could actually help you. So just keep that in mind too. Like if you're someone who does watch a lot of YouTube, like there's nothing wrong with that. As long as you're doing stuff too, like me during the day, like this is my third video I filmed today, which I'm pretty proud of. Doing 3 uploads today. you know, a lot of times 2 or 3 in one upload, like, you know. So, you know, I work hard, so I feel like doing 3 videos, you know, I deserve to just, you know, be on my phone, because I do work hard, or do go out to see my family sometimes, so, you know. But yeah, you know, work hard, guys. You can do anything, say you mind too. Follow me on my socials. TikTok's in the description now, so go follow me on TikTok. I only have 1 video on there still. Don't really know what to film on there. But I love you guys so much. Follow me on my socials. Follow Colin and says subscribe to Josh. Subscribe to it. KCsoRandom. Subscribe to Chad Sullivan. And you know, guys, do whatever you need to get motivated. Like, we all have our things that helps us to get motivated. You know, certain things like we do. Maybe what helps you get motivated. Maybe sitting outside, you know, and relaxing. Maybe it's, you know, watching YouTube. Maybe it's whatever it may be. Maybe it's watching a certain show on TV that helps get you motivated. Like, there's so many things you can do. You know, maybe it's taking a walk around your neighborhood that helps get you motivated. I don't know. Whatever it is, you know, do it if it helps, you know. And we're just saying, do not be afraid to put yourself out there, you know. No matter, and don't be afraid what people are gonna think. Like, I don't care when people give me hate comments. Like, that's on them, you know. And if they don't like it, I say don't watch my content if you don't like it, you know. But anyways, I love you guys so much. Subscribe, guys. Let's continue to grow. Let me know ideas for the content, because I just don't have ideas for content. Like, I know I need to work on this. You know, I just keep forgetting. That's my thing about it. Don't think about it. But anyways, I love you guys so much, my randomers, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.